What's up, folks? Longhorn Prepper here, coming to you live from the house today. It's gonna be a different kind of video I put out in a while. What's been going on lately? Just a bunch of stuff, work, life, bills, whatnot, the usual. Sitting around the house, no lights on, haven't slept in a few days, no TV, no internet, no cable, things like that. No cell phone. Oh, wait, no, I'll take that back. I do have lights. My little trusty camping lantern. Because we're preppers. We're survivalists, man, We can survive and live through anything. Nah, the reason why I'm making this video is because here lately I've been encountering a lot of different things. A lot of individuals going through a lot of shit. I got friends everywhere, and the whole spectrum. I know people that are warehouse workers, forklift operators, oil field roughnecks, doctors, lawyers, city council members, mayors, bankers, vice presidents, CEOs, accountants, and everybody. The whole fucking spectrums. I know, just every, good, bad, and ugly society. I've seen them all. I know them all. The reason I bring that up is because here lately, some people that I consider, pretty close friends in my personal life, they're like, man, a couple years ago I was doing real good, construction worker. I was they were builders, they were, they had money that, this contract after that left and right all the time, and I was gone. And now they're in situations where, they pawned everything of value, all their wedding rings, earrings, all that shit's been repoed. It's just bleak, man. I know and I understand, bro. Keeping the roof over your head is more important than keeping food in your belly, or letting the cable, go, letting your cell phone go, letting the internet go. To be honest with you, I've had a few friends that they couldn't handle it. They took their life, and if I do anything in life, and especially with this video, if it does anything for anybody out there, it's okay. I've been there before. Not a lot of people can say they've been without lights. Nowadays, it's we take it for granted. Oh, I'm gonna have a paycheck to keep my lights on, to pay my bills. Man, bro, there's been times I've had to work for minimum fucking wage, dude. $6-7 an hour. I can say I've worked for minimum wage. I've been a fucking dishwasher. I'm not a dishwasher now, but at one point in time, I did make very little money. I was a dishwasher. I cleaned tables. I wash dishes, bust suds, all that. So I know. I've been through real tough times in my life. Now I know it's hard to keep things going, keep things pushing when the only TV you see is maybe at the in your apartments, the little leasing office, the little party pavilion, whatever they call it, where you're at. Or maybe you go to your mom and dad's, or you go to your best friend's house, your buddy's house, or whatever, and you watch TV, you watch a little bit of sports just to get your mind off of things for an hour, 30 minutes at a time. But you don't want to be a burden. You kind of fucks with your pride, it fucks with your heart that, man, I got to come over to Bob's house or Jim's house to have a beer. If that's the only beer I'm going to have for the week, or I got to go to this event, crash a wedding, not a wedding, but go to a
a wedding of someone I really don't know or don't really like or care to be in their life, just so my family can, dress up or, have some food and sweets, whatever, for the day or the next couple of days, or maybe you don't go to, say, your brother's wedding or your best friend's wedding because you don't have the gas to make it there. It sucks. I've been there. I've been through a lot. Of people that know me personally know exactly what I've been through a lot of shit, survived a lot of shit. Can take a lot. Takes a lot to get my attention. Basically, it takes a lot to get a reaction out of me. And things like this. When I encounter situations or individuals like this, it really gets to me and it sticks to me, and I have to pretty much let somebody know, which is you guys, shit that's going on. Buddies of mine sleeping in their cars, sleeping in the trucks, on their job sites, just to save on gas, save on hotel expenses, because they're over the road truck drivers, delivery drivers, or whatever, and they get reimbursed at the end of their trip. So, they basically have to pay out of pocket for their fuel, for their living expenses, whatever, up front, and then turn in the receipts when the job's done. But that's all well and good, but what about when you started the job? When you started the job, you didn't have any cash to begin with. Now what? You're freezing your ass off in the cab of your truck, or, maybe you're siphoning gas from the fucking bulldozer on the vacant job site at the end of the night, just so you can have a little bit of fuel to keep your engine going, to keep warm on out with the heater. It goes on and on. Everyone's struggling, and if you can, help out someone without them asking, because pride fucks with a lot of people. Pride doesn't pay the bills. To a certain extent. Well, it doesn't, but, pride don't pay the bills. It's okay that you had to take that lower paying job. It's okay you had to work minimum wage, or it's okay you had to work, $10 an hour, $9 an hour, or whatever, and you were making $45,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year. It's alright, man. Ladies. It's alright, people, because you're doing what you had to do to survive. And it's only temporary. Things always get better. That's the main thing I gotta say. Things always get better. You may think this is the lowest of the low, but it's not. Things can always get better. You got your health. Maybe you got a roof over your head. Maybe you don't. But there's always tomorrow. Don't make a temporary. Don't put a permanent solution on a temporary problem. Basically. Anyways, questions, comments, video responses, please feel free. Long forever. Take it easy. Those tough times did suck. I ain't gonna lie, it sucked, and I wanted to run home to mom. I wanted to do a bunch of shit, but I did it. Keep your nose to the grindstone, keep working, keep hustling, keep doing what you can to chip away at your bills and at your debt, and you're not alone. There's a lot of us in that situation. A lot of us that have been in that situation. It's pride that takes you to the top. It really is. If you get onto a job, that you're a apprentice somewhere else. You join a family business. Your family business, whatever. You take pride in your work. You enjoy it. Slowly but surely, you work your way to the top, and you take pride in your work. It's going to reflect a better quality of work, better quality of life, all that. And then, because you're proud, you're proud of what you do. You're proud of what you've accomplished. You don't want to lose it. You don't want to mess it up. But eventually, you do lose it. Eventually, it will get messed up. And I know once you've had money and lose it, it's worse than never having it at all. So I know it's hard, man, for a lot of people. You know, that they had those good jobs. They had the good life. They had the nice houses, nice apartments, nice cars, nice clothes. And now, I mean, they're at Goodwill. You know, these people, you know, you bump into them at Goodwill. You bump into them, you know, maybe you're at a restaurant and they happen to be serving your food or whatever. You know, you're at Walmart, Target, whatever, and you see your old boss or you see some dude you used to work with checking you out, you know, and the checkout lines or bagging your groceries or, you know, taking your tickets at the movie theaters. This stuff, you know, I've seen firsthand. I've experienced it. You know, I've seen some of my old bosses and some of my old coworkers stocking shelves at Walmart, at Albertsons, at the grocery stores around town, you know. No shame in it. There's no shame in it, bro. You know, take pride that you're providing for your family. You're doing what you can, what you have to do to provide for your family. Don't let those bullshit thoughts get in the back of your mind. Hey man, you know, you can do better than this. You can, you know, you're a fool. You're a loser. You know, you're this and you're that. You're not, man. You know what you know. You're a good man for what you're doing. You're a good woman for what you're doing. You know, you're providing for your family. You're providing a better life for, you know, for your people, for your spouse, your significant other, your loved ones, what have you. You're not taking the easy way out. You're not going on welfare. You're not going on unemployment. You're not, you know, you're not doing what everyone else is doing, pretty much. And that's one thing, you know, I respect about people, and I respect. So I love the prepping community. Well, I love being a survivalist. You know, people, you know, you do what you gotta do when you gotta do it, and you don't harm nobody. You don't take nothing from nobody. You're an independent person, an independent individual like that. I respect that. I love that. I really do.